of the most anticipated books of the year, and we have the man behind it right here on Sunrise. The House of Beckham puts Posh and Beck's marriage under the spotlight once again. From bombshell allegations that the power couple are only together for business reasons, to claims that the pair waged a war against each other through the media.
The new book by best-selling author Tom Bauer takes a closer look at the relationship between Victoria and David Beckham, with insiders revealing what goes on behind the scenes. And Tom Bauer joins us from London now. Good morning to you, Tom. Well, you've made some bombshell claims in this new book. The one that really struck me was writing about the Beckhams feeding negative stories about each other to the media. What kind of things did they leak?
Well, I think in the whole, it was just bad vibes between the two of them. Their marriage was breaking down. David was away most of the time, and Posh Spice Victoria was trying to keep the show on the road. So they just briefed against each other constantly.
OK, so what are you basing all of these claims on, as well as saying that they've got a predominantly business relationship more so than a loving marriage?
Well, on insiders, on people who've worked very close to them and who signed non-disclosure agreements, but then nevertheless agreed to talk to me. It's absolutely true, and that's the truth about them. And what's fascinating about the Beckhams is the way they manipulate the media and the way they do have extraordinary relationships to protect their image. And the image is the message in their case. And I think I've been able to break through that barrier.
Their image at the moment is, it's peaking in a way, isn't it, because of the release of the Netflix series Beckham, which explored so much of their lives and careers over the years. But you believe that there were issues that weren't addressed. What do you think should have been in that documentary?
Well, I think there's so many things in that documentary which just weren't true, but they, as you rightly say, they boosted the brand. But take, for example, David Beckham's football career. Watching the series, you think he's scored only goals, but in fact, compared to, for example, Frank Lampard, a contemporary, he scored half the number of goals and took all the penalties and free kicks. And Victoria, in her explanation of why she didn't go to Spain, which led to David's very famous relationship with Rebecca Luce, said that she had to keep the children at school, whereas in fact she spent the year chasing round America and London with a record producer called Damon Dash, trying to resurrect her career. So, I mean, there are a whole load of things in the Netflix series, which was astonishingly well produced piece of television, which is not true. And that's exactly why I started the book, to tell the truth about this phenomenal couple. And they are quite remarkable because for 25 years they have dominated the media, and that is really some achievement.
Tom, listen, I've been reading some critics' reviews overnight, and they are mixed about your book. One saying it's a relentlessly mean book. Is that fair?
No, it isn't. I think the problem really is that they got the book at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and had written their reviews by 6 o'clock in the evening. I mean, they didn't read the book. They'd written the review before they read it. No, I don't think it's mean at all. I mean, it is critical. It gets the truth about the Beckhams, and it's a fascinating story about how they sustained this amazing business relationship for 25 years. But I don't think it's mean. I mean, these are people who foist themselves on us, who constantly say we should buy the products that they promote, and the truth is something which they don't want people to know. And this time, the truth is there. But they do have many supporters in Britain, especially women, who are very, very complimentary and respectful and admire Victoria for how she's kept the show on the road. And, you know, that is all taken account in the book, if they'd only have read it in the first place.
So, Tom, given what you discovered in writing this book, do you think David Beckham should be knighted at any point?
No, because not only is he a serial tax dodger, but on a colossal scale, but also, I mean, very few footballers do get knighthoods. There's nothing spectacular about his career. He's scored some wonderful goals, but he's missed hundreds more. Stanley Matthews got one. People who are icons get them, but I don't think he's a great footballer in the same league as those who've been knighted.
Yeah, no matter how you cut it, they're so well loved and respected across the world, so have so many fans. Tom, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
And Tom's new book, The House of Beckham, is out tomorrow.